In this tutorial, we're going to be making we're going to clone ourselves. I've got some samples here to kind of show you here. In the movie Multiplicity, see if I can have this come up here. There it is. Michael Keaton clones himself in the movie, which is a really funny movie back in the 90s. And he makes a clone of himself one to be home with the wife, one to go to work, one to do the yard work, and they turn out totally different than he thinks, and they have different personalities. Kind of funny. So with that multiplicity idea, I got the idea to show you how to make to clone yourself. Okay. There's many fun ways that people have done this before. This individual puts this on his resume that he can do multitasks with many of himself there. And different students have done projects to do this type of assignment. Kind of fun, huh? Wow, lots of students there. This is the same guy on the beach doing all different types of fun things. This is actually a photo teacher that I found that he does this for his college classes, and it's kind of fun. Look at all the different clones he made himself, and really funny clone. They're just really fun. So all you got to do when you shoot these, oh, this is cool. He's fighting himself out in the forest there, And this guy, boy, look at all the clones he's done of himself here. So really crazy stuff. So I'm going to show you how to do to clone yourself. So I've taken some pictures of me. I'm going to open up here. So what you basically do is you set your camera up on a scene with a kind of a wide angle, and use a tripod. Okay, and you can just set the timer, and you can just go move in different locations. That's how I did mine. Or you can have someone else shoot the photos for you, but just don't move the camera at all. All right, and all you got to do is take one of your photos. I'll just take this one as my base. Go to my move tool, and I'll just move this one onto this base. So I'm just going to move it on, let it go. And then if you take it, it kind of snaps into place right here. So it kind of snapped over there. Okay. Then you can just turn that off or get rid of that one. I'm going to move this one on. Boy, I'm done. Looking too funny there. Goofy. Move that one on, get rid of that one, and then move. I'm just doing 4 here. And you can do, of course, a lot more than this. You can just shoot them all over the place. Now, the easiest way to do this is not overlap yourself. So when you're taking the pictures, make sure that you're in different locations and not overlapping yourself. If you do overlap yourself, you can do it. You just have to do a lot more erasing and things. Now, if I turn these off, I'm going to go over here to my layers palette here. I'm just going to turn the little eyeball. You see how I move different locations? See? Okay, so I'll turn them all back on. All right, so all I've got to do is go to your top layer here, just the top one, take the lasso, and lasso around yourself. Now, you don't have to get too close, but just kind of, just get yourself there. Everything else is stationary. You're the only thing that moved. Now, if I hit delete here, it's like I just went away. Well, why? When I turn all these off, basically, you're seeing that I erased myself, and you're seeing through all of these other layers here. That's the reason it looks like I disappeared. Now I'm going to hit Command Z because I'm going to go back in time. I don't want to have myself erased. I want to have everything else erased but me. So you go to Select, Inverse, and hit Delete. Whoop, there we got 2 of me there. Command D. Command D gets rid of those marching ants going around me there. Okay, so if I turn anything off, see, all I've got is just a picture of me there. And if I put the background in, there's 2 of me. Okay, I'm going to turn all these back on here. Take the next one down, which is this clone here, and I'm just going to erase around this clone. Select, Inverse, so everything else is selected, hit Delete, Command D. Now this clone over here, I go to the next layer down, so you got to make sure you go to the next layer down. Get my shadow there and stuff, so everything's the same. Then Select, Inverse, Delete. Okay. Now you notice that everything kind of went lighter. Command D. Notice everything went lighter. This guy's darker. This guy's okay. It's because this picture here, when I shot it, or this background here, it's just a lot lighter. The light happened to hit just differently then all the rest of this one I was moving around. My cameras will do that sometimes. So I've got to move, I got to make this one darker, this back one, or all these others lighter. I'm going to do that. I like the lighting here in this last one anyway, so I'm going to go to this clone here. I'm going to go to my move tool, see? There's that clone there. I'm going to hit Command D and go back, okay? Command Z, sorry, Command Z. And I've got to make that lighter. I'm going to hit Command L. Command L is for your levels, and then take the center part here of your histogram and lighten it up so it matches. Okay. I'm going to go to this one here, Command L, and just take this midpoint, this mid-tone. See how this one here? Too light, too dark? Okay, just I look at the carpet there and just try to get the carpet about the same. And you try to do it just about the same, you know. I'll show you how to do a little erasing too. So see this part needs to be dark a little bit. I'm just going to get my eraser and just erase it closer to me. That's all. Because everything else is the same back behind me. So I just need to kind of do a little bit of erasing to blend that in, just to get it so it looks exactly the same. Cool. All right, and this last one here, Command L, take the center midpoint here, and of course you could take this one here and go lighter and darker. Just take any one of these, the darker, lighter, okay, and just try to get everything about the same so the carpet looks the same. And then again, just take my eraser and kind of erase close to me here, just so it matches. So you can't tell that I clone myself into this picture. Well, there it is. Got 4 Mr. Crandalls. I'm not sure if you want 4 of me around. I'm sure my wife doesn't, but that's how you can clone yourself. And you can get many of these. Let's see if I've got a sample of others. Well, here's my final. Pretty fun, huh? So you can go in and clone yourself. And so what a fun project. Now again, if you want to shoot more than that, just be at different locations. If you could even shake your own hand, you could give yourself a fist bump. Lots of different ways to do this. I think you got the idea. Have fun trying to make yourself a clone.